What is up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. My hair is not done and it is 8:12 in the morning. I got zero sleep.
It's just a static electricity. It's us moving to the sound. Your lips are all I need.
I stayed up all night, and for good reason. There are a few things that I'm very excited about, and I haven't made a video. There's like several stuff I want to make videos about, and right now what I'm most excited about is, you guys remember that Lenovo notebook, the 2-in-1 that I got? Well, the thing is, that's a great notebook, and with all the upgrades that I did, the mSATA SSDs, 2 of them, along with maxing out the memory, it actually worked out very well for me. That notebook was freaking awesome. Especially it was a 2-in-1. It's great for someone that just wants to do a lot of video consumption, put it in tablet mode, play it while it sleeps. You know what I'm saying. But for me, I was actually doing a lot of work with that notebook. And what I noticed is I was running out of screen real estate really quickly. So for majority of my computing I do on an Apple, but he got a Windows PC, I had a Windows PC, he needed something, not needed, he just wanted something to lay around to do some video consumption. And I said, look, I have this Lenovo, I gave him all the specs for it, we talked about it, and we decided to trade. So that's very good for me because I gained that extra 2.6-inch real estate with the resolution. Jump it up just a little bit, and he gets a 2-in-1 touchscreen, and he doesn't really do any work with it. So, you know, Netflix machine, web surfing machine, touchscreen, very light gaming, worked out perfect for him. So, without further ado, there it is. Now this computer does have a subwoofer here and 2 speakers there. I think it's just a subwoofer for 1 speaker, but I'm not sure what's exactly going on. But either way, the sound is neither here or there. It's not better than an Apple computer. What I'm doing is, so there's a spinny hard drive here and an M.2 SSD here. The Windows is run off the spinny hard drive, and it seems decently fast only because that spinny hard drive is actually an SSHD. It's a solid state hybrid hard drive. What that means that there is about 6 gigabytes of solid state NAND flash mixed with 1 terabyte of storage. So what it does is it collects all the information that I use the most of, and then it stores that in NAND flash, so it's much faster. That is all good, but the problem is when you start opening up applications and other things, it tanks. The performance tanks. There's easy stuff like even resetting the PC. Now I've already reset this PC, but I'm doing it again because it didn't install correctly. There's many errors. Obviously with Windows PC there's many errors. So I am going to reset it again, put a fresh copy of Windows 10 into this hybrid drive, and hopefully migrate this over here, and then go to BIOS and make this a boot disk and then format this. I'm not gonna get tired of is freezes, right? Because now, like, I get the Windows round of death. I can't do anything, I can't click anything, and it's been stuck on the installing. Yes, Windows, people. When it's working, it's a dream, but there's a lot of troubleshooting to do with Windows. Alright guys, so I am pretty much 90% way through the vlog, editing this vlog, and I'm gonna tell you, it's not as good as I expected. It's nowhere near what my Mac Pro could do. There is a lot of choppy portions of it. When I cut the music, there's like extra lines that pop up. It doesn't go away until the computer could catch up with it. So again, this is still a budget entry-level computer. It's not really the best for content creators, and I can tell you this right now. It works. Like, if this is the only thing you have, you're not gonna have a hard time at all editing 1080p video. But I could only imagine if I'm already getting stutters and kind of line cuts with 1080p, what will happen at 4K. So if you guys are getting this notebook for video editing needs, I suggest strongly against it, or at least an upgraded version of this. Make sure you get the i7. Make sure you get a bunch of RAM. Editing this video with 8 gigs of RAM is, you could really tell the moment that 8 gigs used up and you start caching on your hard drive. This hard drive is insanely fast, but even then, it still kind of stutters while it caches and moves around. It is nowhere near what my Mac Pro is. At the same time, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not undoable. So yeah, one thing you do actually, if you're into content creation, any kind of image editing, Photoshop or After Effects, anything along the lines of that, definitely get the i7 upgrade, as well as the memory upgrade. Now, I have a feeling this thing's gonna shine when you render it out. But for the most part, just working throughout your day. Like, if I was on a vacation and I had this, I'm not gonna have a problem with it, especially if I want to use Premiere Pro. But honestly, a MacBook Pro. What?
I mean, you don't. If you go to like vacation and if you need to editing video, you have MacBook Pro.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, like, I was gonna say that this thing could replace my MacBook Pro, but it really can't. It's just not as fluid. I don't know what it is about the MacBook Pro, especially if you use Final Cut. It'll be so much smoother in every single way possible. I use Premiere because Premiere works on both platforms. Now, Premiere is a little bit choppy on that MacBook Pro as well. But the MacBook Pro is an i7, or as far as this is an i5. MacBook Pro does have hyperthreading, while this doesn't. This has a GeForce GTX 1050, and that is still an entry-level card, guys. It's not a 1060, 1070, 1080, 1080 Ti. So those are all the cards that are much more powerful in that range. That's all I gotta say. And in conclusion, this is great. This is great for things I need to do. The extra screen real estate really helps me out, especially even when video editing like this. But at the same time, I mean, will I use this as my primary video editing computer? Do I recommend this as someone's primary video editing computer? Probably not. Even if you upgrade the RAM and everything else in it, you're better off getting a desktop. and this is what all the other reviewers said. But on the go, you really can't complain, especially because this game's so much better than a MacBook Pro. I mean, this thing literally, it lives up to its name right there, gaming. But when you get to content creation and everything else, definitely not the best to go. Might want to look into the XPS, or even the 7000 gaming edition that's been maxed out, upgraded. I'm working off a 256 gigabyte NVMe drive, and I'm running out of space really quick. Like, this project alone is like 30 gigabytes plus, and I already have Windows on here and everything else. So again, know your limitations. This thing is definitely not a video editing monster. this checks all the right boxes, right? And it cuts all the right corners. Easy to upgrade, very upgradable, powerful, good graphics. Like I said, it checks all the right boxes. This old one checked pretty much a lot of the right boxes. At least you could upgrade the hard drive on this thing. But starting from the Retina version, they started gluing the batteries on. Much harder to replace. I don't know, like, give or take. I'm gonna edit this video on the Dell, and I'm probably gonna get much better results than the Apple. Probably not as good of results as on the Mac Pro. Obviously, the Mac Pro is much more powerful. But that is it, guys. That is it. That was my weekend. My weekend was spent both days troubleshooting that Dell to get it to where I needed to be, so that I could take it out to work today, really. In 6 hours, 6 hours pretty much, to use it to start databasing and all that. And I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very, very content with that. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day, great night, great whenever you're watching this. And remember, live well, laugh more.